323 CS on a Haunter is no joke.
Well, I think you guys can stop walking back and forth. You know,
the whole game.
All of me as well. You know, all the neutral objectives have been cleaned from the map. So TSM now they're not forced into anything. Right. They can play safely. They can just try and slowly move up their defensive vision, slowly get some control back in their own jungle. Haunter actually, even this far, is actually pretty far out. They did just see all of CLG recall, but TSM should be very cautious about how they play the next few minutes.
Stixay is way ahead of the curve right now. I mean, he's got the Rage Blade, but aside from that, he still has the same items as Doublelift on top of Lulu, so he's a Rage Blade up on Doublelift's Caitlyn.
And 2 levels.
And 2 levels, and a level 18 Lulu.
Yeah.
So his positioning in the fights is even more paramount. No more accidental rocket jumps into reverse flashes. He needs to be there for the damage uptime if COG wants to take the championship.
And it's one of the stats that people always bring up with Doublelift is that DPS. You know, he's topping the charts in North America. And it's because he's the type of player that always looks for those small trades, no matter where he is on the map, always fits in an auto or an extra ability to try and harass the enemy down, doesn't lose that DPS uptime. Uh-oh, here we go. We have a collapse on Darshan.
Yeah, Darshan forced to run away.
CLG making counter push.
That Trish can kill that turret in a few seconds.
Mid-tier 2's already dead, so now it's on the inhibitor. And yeah, it's several recalls, but look at this Darshan hoping to buy some time. Svenskeren looking to fight him one-on-one, but Guardian Angel Echo will not die quickly. CLG pushing the mid lane, then rotate back up to the top side. And are they here in time? Remember, Darshan has teleport, and he's going to use it right now. How much damage now can CLG get? He's saving explosive charge, but he's got to watch out. If Monster flashed for that one, he would have gotten him.
Man, Caitlyn traps are just so good. Offensive and defensive sieging. Able to stall them out there, even though they had an extra few seconds, because Yellow Star and Svenskeren was still moving up from the bottom side of the map. But a crucial defense there from TSM.
Darshan had done a lot to stop TSM from recalling. He had the teleport on Dominion, guaranteed that Caitlyn couldn't clear it, which was kind of telling Stixay, yo, go proc your bomb on this turret. But he had to walk all the way around those traps. So really smart trap positioning by Doublelift, and he seems to always have them down. Even when the rest of TSM was slow to be up there, Doublelift was on top.
So TSM taking back control of their side of the map. CLG didn't really do any counter jungling aside from the red buff steal when they retreated from up there. They were Krugs they left up, for example. Darshan, as he runs back across the map, we already saw that Bjergsen got his own blue buff on the bot side. He's going to recall back. Rapid Fire Cannon's done for him, so 70% crit Cork has got to feel good. Going towards Bloodthirster next, so he's going to be real hard to kill. Doublelift working on his next item, which is going to be, I'm guessing, Mortal Reminder.
Yeah, I'm actually glad when all the AD carries approach 100% crit, so the end of this game isn't determined by who got more crits, since everybody has really, really high crit chance. There still is that possibility, of course.
It's still not 100%. Who doesn't get the crit?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Neither player able to build too greedily to get 100%, but that's sometimes available. Last was done on both of these marksmen. Still continued mirrored builds here. Stixay should still be having a field day with his Lulu support. And again, gets Whimsy, looks for a play, even popped the rapid fire, but couldn't find someone to auto attack.
It is just so dangerous for him right now, even with he can be the Juggertrist, because they have no QSS, they have no... Oh, he does have a QSS, never mind.
Yeah.
He can do that. He should be doing it more, I think, actually. Yeah. As far as being aggressive and getting poked, because even if Gragas goes for him, he could still get off the Mercurial and flash away.
And Gragas isn't even there. He doesn't even have to worry about the Gragas. So literally, it's just the marksman and Braum. He can play extremely aggressively when Gragas is trying to deal with Darshan.
Oh my god, TSM's going for Baron.
TSM going for the Baron risk, but it's been revealed by the blue trinket, so TSM can't get much more done. Svenskern's already at half HP. Here comes Nick after the front line, goes for the flash. Headbutt, pulverized, Sven pops the ulti. Stixay knocked to the side, but not too much. Afro will die for this one, but here's the explosive charge. Exhausted to Stixay. Does he have the damage? Trying to get away. He's low. He's alive still. Can they keep him up? Yes, they can. A double for Stixay. Bjergsen makes the big play. 3 alive for both teams, but not for much longer. Echo trying to run. Darshan's beset by TSM, and he goes down.
3 marksmen up for TSM.
1 versus 3 for the marksman. Stixay took none of them down, but he took some of the tanks down, and now they're going to just back and defend because they can't take the Baron after such a close fight. They should still go for it, I feel like, with the death timers, but they're playing it safe. and not letting Huhi teleport.
I mean,
stop
it's
him.
so difficult to.
It would be real
with
risky.
just marksmen, they get melted.
And they don't have enough lifesteal yet.
Okay, well, let's take a look at the replay first.
Look at the traps. So it's hard for them to get in. Afro tanks as much as he can with the Alistair ultimate.
The one he gets in is Sven, the one who can pop the ultimate as well. And he immediately does, even though he's not close to getting executed.
Yeah, the exhaustion gone down onto double lift as well. And then at this point, Stixay has the Lulu shields, but everyone is looking to focus him.
Yeah.
They're going right for Baron. The 3 marksmen did it.
Yep. With Stixay and Darshan still
The
dead.
3 Musketeers for TSM prevail.
It's a very powerful push.
Yeah, looking at that that last fight though. I wanted to finish that replay.
Yeah, I mean, I remember.
Okay, here was the point I was going to just bring up because CLG invested in 2 Guardian Angels. And so the way you want to use those Guardian Angels is obviously have those people be the ones starting out the fight. But Darshan wasn't there until they were down a man, down an Alistar ultimate. They want to have these Guardian Angels on the front line, soaking up damage, soaking up abilities, and just being on the front line so that Stixay can get autos off. They want to be able to trade front lines because they have the Guardian Angels. But they weren't able to do that because they weren't in place in time. TSM did such a good job forcing at the Baron, setting up the traps, making Counter Logic Gaming fight on their terms to earn that Baron.
And so now TSM setting the pace, 2,000 gold up thanks to the Baron power play. Most of them have it here. One of them, I guess, hadn't respawned in time. That was actually Hanser, who was the one still there.
Oh, the local gold goes to waste. I always cry.
Gotta be careful.
TSM.
One person getting picked off on CLG could spell the game.
Not worth 100 whatever gold, 25, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, here comes the Caitlyn offensive play. TSM finally on the aggressive. We gotta watch out for the double TP. That's out for CLG. Although I don't expect the Lulu to teleport in behind because he needs to be there to protect Stixay.
How much poke Pearson get? Rapid fire cannon done on the Corki means he can get those long range Trinity Force hits. And he could do like 900 damage with an auto attack in the right circumstances.
Stixay's fine with melting the front line.
Yeah, he's built for it.
CLG are fine with defending.
Uh-oh, the push in towards Hanser. Decent damage onto him. He's going to jump right back out and be okay with this one. Stixay is the one to watch as he rotates back and forth between these lanes. As CLG looks to stop the TSM aggression. 1 minute left on the Baron buff. TSM hoping to get a real advantage with this push.
TSM just has so much more sustained damage in team fights than CLG. They can't seem to get through this wave clear.
A lot of damage in the Afro down to half HP. Will they look for the stun? And they will not. Darshan doesn't go in. But the wave gets clear. This turret isn't taking very much damage. The spike by Smithy gets rid of the cannon. Pearson does not risk going in for the shot himself.
This is a pretty dangerous outer turret to defend. This is oftentimes where you can get flanked from the back, maybe by a Gragas, and then lose the team fight. So, yeah CLG should smartly back away here.
All right, wow, look at that. Plus 4,000 gold now from the Baron power play. TSM have equalized the turret score. Because at one point, I think 4-0, actually. Or something close to that.
I mean, this is ridiculous. It's 3 dragons to 2, so we're not close to stacking up to number 6. Game 5, we're already 43.5 minutes into it. This is coming down to a late game team fight. This is coming down to one of those team fights where the death timers are so long that one team is able to push in.
It's coming down to what's going to be the final battle in a DPS check, and it's going to have to be Stixay selling, I think, the Rage Blade for a static shiv if you want to do optimal damage, because he is the only real damage source. He's going to need optimal items, and that's going to be something he's got to reach at some point. Doublelift going for a Bloodthirster, I believe, last item.
And Bjergsen's probably going for an Essence Reaver, so really offensive builds here by TSM, wanting to just cut through any of the Lulu shields or any of the tanking that COD has had. And really, COD doesn't have the greatest flanking ability, so that backline damage are feeling free to build much more offensively.
That'll be 90% crit chance for Bjergsen. Getting to build incredibly aggressively, and that's going to feel good for him.
Thornmill was completed onto Darshan, though.
Okay, he's full build now. He's got nothing else to buy. Almost a similar boat now for Smithy. He's sitting on Glacial Shroud.
Neither does Hanser. Like, Hanser would, the only thing would be to sell your dry Guardian Angel that the passive has already been used. Oh, whoa. Actually, I think that was a spectator bug, maybe. Is it back up?
It just came back up.
Both VAs are up now.
Okay.
Yeah. The active items stay super dark while they're on cooldown. They'll pop up when they're back. So Guardian Angel is up for both the frontliners, or 2 of the frontliners of CLG. Afro doesn't have one. Does have a frozen heart, and that's a really big deal. But yeah, random wins are big.
Okay, so this dragon, nobody needs to die for this dragon, for either team. They don't have to commit too much for it. Really, this dragon is about getting positioning for the team fight.
TSM got it. That's number 3. The traps are already up. They're already there too soon for Hunter spot. And here comes Hunter. Looks for the play, gets headbutted, and gets pulverized around. They not get Stixay, but he's going to be all right with this one. Now into the front line. Hunter taking so much damage. Going to get saved by Kunin for now. Now they've got to wait for the rapid fire to be back up. In goes them again. Spencer forces a flash away. Their shot as GA gets popped around. Knocked back now by Buster Shot as well. Pearson is low. Oh, he takes it. Gets it up, but Joyce is out. He's still going to tag. He's trying to reset. He's going in for the reset. Yellowstone got another one. He's going. Stixay. They can go in.
Smithy's popping up from his GA. Spencer's going to try and stop him, but he's holding on.
Yeah, gonna go. That's it. The ace for CLG. The clean it from Stixay. And CLG proved you can change the players, but the faith remains. And they're gonna walk to their second consecutive North American LCS championship. What a beautiful play to put the faith on the rookie. The Rage Blade Tristana from Stixay. Put it all in his hands. Give him the rapid fire, give him the resets, and give him his first ever North American championship in his first season on CLG.
What a series. And what an ending. 46 minutes in, we said it was going to come down to one of those huge team fights. We spent the whole game and the whole series looking at Stixay not have quite enough. But then at the end, the team comes together, they empower Stixay, and he takes him home.
It was actually so surprising to me that TSM forced that. TSM has such a big advantage when they set up the Caitlyn traps. But Hanser went all in on Stixay. Stixay got off a good rocket jump. He buffered it with the Gragas ultimate coming in. He got right out of it. And then CLG were able to re-engage using the time around the Guardian Angels that they've been building all series long.
I completely agree with you on that, but with this stage, in this moment, it was CLG who made the right decisions. Absolutely, TSM should not have continued on that initiation after they didn't catch the hyper carry that was on CLG.
The tension in that game.
But CLG with their second straight championship.
And the confetti is all deserved. The accolades are all deserved. And the question was, did CLG make the right choice when they tried to fix what wasn't broken? Out goes Pobelter, out goes Double Lift, in comes Huhi and Stixay. And they had been a top team for most of the split. They're the only one to beat Immortals in the regular season. You knew that element was there. And then after all 5 games, for both playoff series, against Liquid as well as against TSM, CLG had the grit and the determination to make it and take it home.
And it wasn't easy. And there were stumbles along the way. Stixay had poor laning phases in a lot of these games, but with the focus and the support of the team, that's why the team with the best AD carry doesn't just win. It's the team with the AD carry who can work best with his team.
And he worked so well. So, to hear from Counterlogic Gaming themselves on that win, let's head over to Dash, who's with the winning team.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2016 Spring Split LCS champions, Counterlogic Gaming!